try dancing it. I jacked it on the old.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
All right?
Yes, thank you very much.
Good.
I've got the runny nose.
Got the money. What sort of tree is it, please, Peter?
It's Betula peduncula,
Yes.
multi-stemmed,
Right.
and it was in the grounds of Buckingham Palace as part of the Queen's Green Canopy project.
Wonderful.
It was one of 300 in Buckingham
Oh,
Palace.
I see. Right. Okay.
But over 1 million trees have now been planted, at least 1 million,
Brilliant.
as part of her Green Canopy project across the United Kingdom.
What a wonderful project.
It is indeed.
And good for playing your part. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Abby, you going to watch the tree planting? Yes. Good girl.
I only chaired the panel. I didn't know.
Mr. Cox, arriving.
Thank you very much for coming along today.
I've got a man looking after me.
Anyone hear the nuthatch?
I think he's got a bit of it.
Sorry, I'm
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. May I introduce a few people, first of all, as we go along. First of all, I'm accompanied today by Cadet Sergeant Evan Morgan, one of the Lord Lieutenant Cadets, who is looking after the pot, the vase, and will help me out a bit later on. He's a Teignmouth boy as well. So
Hey.
joining me as well, the chair of the Friends of Eastcliff Park, Major Peter Lewis. I'm also very fortunate this morning being looked after and guided by my two fellow Deputy Lieutenants, Robin Barlow and Brian Wills Pope. We have an MBE amongst us, David Cox. We have another one down there, the camera photographer, Viv Wilson, who's looking after all the history.
MBE, yes.
The trustees of the Teignmouth and Sheldon Heritage Centre, chair and at least one other trustee, Richard King, who will be presented shortly with the vase. Welcome and thank you. Who else have we got? Ex-Mayor, Peter.
Another ex-mayor.
Richard, who is councillor for this area. Keith, who looks after the Chamber of Commerce for the town. Kate, who's given lots of guidance for a couple of other things that are happening this week. Pips as well from the council.
Yes.
We've got my wife.
Rena.
So welcome to this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome this morning. The weather has been kind to us, and we are here as we remember and will recall last summer, the 4-day public holiday, the first week of June, as we celebrated Her late Majesty's 70-year reign. A tremendous and unique achievement, I'm sure you'll all agree. Well, as part of this celebration, there was a spectacular 21-metre Tree of Trees sculpture featuring 350 native British trees, which was created outside Buckingham Palace as a centrepiece of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Designed by British architect Thomas Heatherwick, the sculpture reflected the joyful Jubilee tree planting as part of the Queen's Green Canopy, which has inspired over 1 million trees to be planted so far. Indeed, Teignmouth planted its own tree on the 4th of March this year, when Peter and I slipped down the hill to put in the Queen's Platinum Jubilee tree, and not this tree, but the other silver birch, the large silver birch there, was planted in 1977 to mark Her Majesty's Silver Jubilee. I don't know whether we're going to christen this area the Royal Garden as part of the park, but I throw some words to the chair for consideration. I should also mention that we do have Chris Clarence here from Teignbridge Council, the vice chair of the council, so anything I say I know he will be taken back for consideration by Teignbridge Council, the owners of this park. So the trees from the sculpture were to be gifted to selected community groups and organisations to celebrate and inspire the next generation of tree planters across this nation. 8 trees were gifted to Devon, and I was delighted to hear that one of these trees was to come here, to Teignmouth. I hope you will agree that this honour is well deserved and marks a great occasion for Teignmouth and the friends of Eastcliff Park. The trees on the sculpture were contained in a brushed aluminium pot or vase embossed with Her Majesty's cipher. This vase is gifted to the Teignmouth and Chardon Heritage Centre, where it can be displayed to highlight Her Majesty's 70-year reign and to explain where the Teignmouth Tree of Trees is planted and what this rare honour means to the people of Teignmouth. So on behalf of Her Majesty's Green Canopy Committee and His Majesty's Lord Lieutenant of Devon, I now first of all invite Richard, on behalf of the trustees as chair, to accept the gift of Her Majesty's Tree of Tree pot.
Thank you very much.
Well, on behalf of the trustees of Team Heritage, we really are very privileged to receive this. I promise you it won't be used as a waste paper bin.
Or
The plan is to display it, obviously, with an explanation of the background of this and why it has been given to Team Heritage, and we're very proud to have it. So thank you very much to the Lord Lieutenant. It's wonderful. Thank you very much.
And now may I ask Major Peter Lewis, as custodian of Her Majesty's gift to Teignmouth, to join me in planting the Teignmouth tree.
Okay, so there's the space.
Well, right.
There we go.
Are there any gardeners amongst us as I...
Yeah, I'll mark it for you. Professionally.
All right, where's Viv? Are you
I'm
okay
here.
then?
Put a stone at the bottom there.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, there we go.
Well done.
I
Clap.
never thought I was going to get a try. Yeah.
School delegation.
Digging tunnels and
Who's going to heel it in? Go on, Jackie. You should do that.
I'm used to digging holes there.
Well, can I say, what a hard work. I mean, what an honour it has been to be asked to be custodians of the tree. I mean, we all think back over, the time when Her Majesty was in charge and the wonderful things she did, during her reign. And this is to help us, I think, remember into the future, the young people, help them to remember and reflect upon what has been a glorious era. And we are grateful to be at this service. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done. Well said. Come on, Stuart. Do the dance. Oh, spoil sport.
No, I've got a red jersey. Anyway, thank you.